So, today we'll have a little story time. That tiny little story time. This is my tea. But yeah, we're gonna have a little story time. For people that don't know me, I was a police officer for a total of 5 years here in Alabama. And I recently stopped at the beginning of May. I resigned for numerous reasons. But now I'm in nursing school and I travel. Travel CNA. That's it. Good deal. Anyway, back to the story. We're gonna have a little story time. So y'all peep this out. For the last 2 years of law enforcement, I worked in cyber unit. Fun times, I have a degree in cybersecurity. My hopes and dreams. So once I went to cyber, I was so happy. I was so excited. I said, finally, I'm doing what I wanted to do within law enforcement. Let's see where it goes. Over the course of 2 years, what have you, it was okay. But then I started seeing things for what it was, basically. For a minute, I was the only Black female there. It didn't bother me, but it bothered me because I didn't have anyone there that I related to, not making it a race issue, but I really didn't talk to anyone. So then my friend was transferred over as well. She's a Black female, and then they brought back a Black male. Cool. Kumbaya. So anyway, I walk into work like any other day. It was 7-ish. I get to work, head down, don't want to talk to nobody. I want to go straight to my desk, look at my cases, and let's do that. So we have at the time, we had several TVs hanging up. You can watch the news or whatever have you. So the news was on. And on the news, they were talking about this Black female and this Black male that was robbing. They were robbing the restaurants, but they would go through the drive-thru and be like, give me the money, So it was all over the news. It was local. So I looked at it, I'm like, it's another day in the city, let me turn back around and let me continue to do my work. That didn't bother me. So no one was there at the time. So around 8:30ish, everyone was rolling in. And this story was so hot because it was 2 people robbing restaurants through the drive-thru. So the story rolls again. And at the time, my corporal, he's sitting back at his desk. He just got in, everybody unwinding. And he looks up. And the news story is going on. And I can hear it because I was sitting close to him. And this guy says, that's the stupidest I ever seen. So it didn't bother me. People have their opinions. So at the same time, I turn around, I get up, and I'm going to the refrigerator because we have a little mini kitchen or whatever. It's a really nice facility. So he gets up and he's going to fix his coffee. But as I turn around, we sort of lock eyes. And mind you, my corporal was white. He was a white guy. So he looks me dead in my face and he says, stupid Black women. And this is the look I had because I'm confused. Like, who's a stupid Black woman? Who you talking to? So I look around to see, did anybody else hear me? And as we're walking back, I'm not having no conversation with him. We're walking back and he looks at me, he says it again. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And I'm looking around like, did anybody hear this? Would I be defending myself? So I go to my desk, I put my stuff down, and I go over to my coworker, and I talk to her. I said, hey, did you hear what he said? And she was like, no, I'm all the way over here. I can't hear over there. I'm like, man, this dude just said stupid Black women. I said, nah, people say what they want to say, but that's not something you say, We have our opinion, but stupid Black women, it was so inappropriate for the occasion. We have seen several things that people did, stupid Black women, and why would you wait and say it to me? That's what bothered me. Why would you wait and say it to me? And then when I bring it to the attention of people above, nothing was done. Nothing was done. So I just wanted to tell this story because I'm sitting here and I'm like, it's already hard enough. It's hard enough with me being a Black female, you know? It was hard enough. And not only was it hard enough, now I have to go to work and face criticism and racial profiling and what have you. So yeah, that crap was crazy. But make sure you like, subscribe, and please share this because people might not say nothing, and people who know me know the circumstances. People who don't should be aware. Like, this crap exists in the workplace. I was so naive thinking that it didn't because, for one, I was like, law enforcement people be professional. No, they're not. They're not professional at all. And quite honestly, they don't care about anyone but themselves. So a lot of people told me not to say anything. A lot of people told me, don't make this video. A lot of people told me, just leave it alone. Don't say anything. Don't stir the waters. It's not about stirring the waters. It's about being honest and truthful. Since nothing was done at the time, why not? I'm going to just tell my side of the story, tell what happened to me, how it affected me. And it actually affected me a lot. It got to where I didn't want to go to work. And I understand the difference between making a joke, voicing your personal opinion, and just being disrespectful. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to try to neglect the fact because we don't want people's feelings hurt, or we're scared to say something because of what might happen. I'm never going back into law enforcement. Noted. I'm never going back. That ruined it for me. Ruined it. It did. And honestly, I'm young enough to where I don't have to. Law enforcement is not a have to for me. It's not. So, yeah. But stay tuned for part 2 because that is obviously not the last time said person said racist shit. So stay tuned for part 2 because this shit gets even crazier, y'all.